I know the focus of this hearing is on sequestration, which I think I've concluded is a Latin word for stupid. But now we're also facing a potential government shutdown. And certainly in my neck of the woods where we have Naval Base Kitsap and then Joint Base Lewis McChord, a lot of the focus has been on the potential kind of parochial economic impact of seeing a lot of civilian workers not receiving a paycheck. I was hoping you all could speak instead, though, to the national security impacts of a potential shutdown.
First, I would like to talk a little bit about the impacts on the individuals. You know, we furloughed this year. It was horrible. You know, and it kind of comes to roost when you look at what happened this week. You have these dedicated civilians who dedicate their lives to our military. And because of these reductions, we are furloughing people who have given their lives to us. And yet we're forced to do these kind of things. So for me, it's unconscionable that we have to do this. And if we can ever avoid it, we'll never do it again. But the national security impacts of reducing the size of our civilian workforce, it was mentioned earlier, the PhDs, the scientists, the engineers, the logisticians that support us, we're going to lose that capability. And once you lose it, it's very difficult to get it back. And that becomes a real concern for us, that in a time of need, if people think we can automatically regenerate this capability, you can't. And so we now have a problem. And so for me, that's the real strategic impact of those reductions.
If you go up to Fort Meade and you look in the parking lot, I mean, those are our civilian, to me, sailors and airmen and Marines and soldiers. And so I think the national security implications are obvious. Go to Offutt Air Force Base, it's Strategic Command. And then you go to, you know, what you and I are familiar with, our public shipyards, our naval shipyards. Hey, we're heel to toe in there. And so we've got to get that work done. It starts falling behind. We have aircraft carriers who are not ready to go out and go out in the world, and so whoever's out there is stuck, and that's untenable.